weather out here has really gotten bad. I mean, I can't really see anything. This is pretty creepy. Do we even know where we're going? I mean, the next thing we know, things could go horribly wrong, and the next thing you know, we could just be flying nowhere, into the middle of nowhere. Oh, hold on. I think I see something. Hold on. Oh boy. Oh, we're coming in too fast! We're coming in too fast! Mayday! Mayday! We're coming in! Oh no! Oh! Yeah, you didn't really think I was gonna let that happen, did you? Of course not. Ah, yeah, there we go. Much better. Yeah, we're not gonna crash that easily. So with that in mind, greetings people of the world, Matthew back with you here at Overall Autism for the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward. And so, last time, as you may have noticed, for those of you who did not see the previous episode, you were not seeing things. I am now the owner of a flying chocobo, and I can take it wherever I want to. As long as it's within the boundaries so far of the Western Highlands, because you have to use the aether currents, you have to find where they all are, and then that allows you to fly wherever you want. So basically you can use the joystick to fly up in the air, you can use it to do like a dive bomb, or do whatever you want, but yeah. Yeah, this is pretty cool that we finally got the solution to this thing after so long. Okay. Yeah, it's time for us to come back down. Because, yeah, we still have some side quests to do here in the Western Highlands in order to get myself to level 53. Now, last time, Luce had the side quest that actually allowed us to get the last ether current that allowed my chocobo to start flying in the air. So now, why do you say we speak with her to take on her next available challenge? So, Luce has a level 51 entitled A Faithful Companion. Luce keeps looking worriedly out towards the east. Whatever could be taking him so long? It won't take this much time just to deliver a message. Oh, that doesn't sound good. I sent a man out on a mission quite some time ago. He should have been back hours ago, but there's still no sign of him. He was on Chocoback, so he should have returned by now. Would you do me the favor of heading out towards River's Meet and seeing if you can find him? I believe I can do that. So yeah, he's going to be out towards the east, so not only can you make your chocobo, of course, now fly, but actually flying will make you move faster than running. So for those of you who are looking to get stuff completed more quickly, this is actually quite the benefit to have a flying chocobo. It looks like we may actually be going to where we need to be in order to do this challenge. So now we have to just find where the... come on. Just do a quick sweep of the area to see where the... okay, here you are, hiding behind a rock. Good thing you're not hiding under it. Alright, hey there, sir. You were dispatched by Luce to find me. Well, I've finished my mission, but I can't go back to the camp just yet. I'm still searching for Amberbeak, my dear chocobo. I was attacked by a Yeti and thrown to the ground. Just when I thought the great beast would tear me to shreds, Amberbeak destructed the thing and drew it away. He damn well saved my life, but I fear that the monster will catch him. I have to save him. So what does this Yeti look like? I guess is what he's asking. Or rather, we'll go in his stead, yeah. You'll find him for me? I'd like to join you on the search, but I'd only slow you down in my present condition. Thank you. I shall head back to the Convictory now, but please, please bring Amberbeak back to me. I believe I can do that, sir. Godspeed. Now, find the messenger's chocobo. Alright, do we fly out to this one? I believe we can. I mean, it doesn't hurt to do so. But just exactly how far is this chocobo? Oh, he's going directly east now all of a sudden. Can I get up over the top? Yeah, I believe I can. Yeah, this will definitely make life a lot easier. And hey, we did find where everything is up top. Alright, Dive bomb! Whoa! Well, yeah, I get to have my fun with my chocobo. Unfortunately, Amberbeak, not so much. On the tag on the rein says Amberbeak, but upon closer inspection, it is obvious that the poor bird has been brutally eviscerated. You take a feather from the fallen chocobo. Yeah, that's a shame. I feel bad for this guy. Ugh, quickly! Let's get out of here! Let's get out of here before we keep getting pelted by Riams. Yeah, this changes the game. This changes the game big time. Yeah, flying over everything. As we get back to the convictory. We're now making our way over all the mountains, and now dive bomb! Dive bomb! And we'll do a fancy turn to the right so that we're not getting impaled by anything. Yeah, the look on his face and the way he's hanging his head may say it all. Oops, sorry. Let's try that again. I was going too fast. Did you find him? Yeah, we did, but... This feather! Amberbeak! No! He fought valiantly with me through so many. Tell me, was it quick? Well, we really don't know. Because, yeah, we didn't find him until it was already too late. I see. Well, thank you for this feather. At least I'll always have something to remember him by. Yeah, a sad way to complete a challenge. The only consolation prize we get out of it is the 25,000 experience points, skill, plus Phoenix Downs, which cannot be used in battle in this game. Why they set it up that way, I will never understand. So, with Luche's challenges now done, let's meet with Dominiac. Or is it just Dominic? So let's take on the level 51 challenge entitled The Secret to Success. Dominic is simmering with impatience. Greetings, sir. Your reputation precedes you. Once you slay a few titans, word gets around. Seeing as you're so strong and powerful, I was wondering if you might be able to help me out with something. I want nothing more than to support the great Sir Emmerich. But Ishgardian society revolves around the nobility. Those not of noble birth, such as myself, have no power at all. Well, that's how it works in an aristocracy. The only way to gain power of nobility is through a truly noble display of courage. There's one simple way to do that. Slay a monstrous, ancient dragon. There are some feats that cannot be ignored. So I took up my spear and came to the convictory. Sadly, things have not gone as well as I hoped. I'm still somewhat new to this, you see. I really don't know much about dragons, especially the rarer, larger ones. All the knights here are competing with each other for honor and glory. None of them will share what they know with each other, for fear of losing any edge they may have. But you're not a convictor. They're not competing with you. I doubt they'd be nearly as tight-lipped with you as they are with me and the other knights here. You might be able to learn a thing or two from me about how I might find and kill one of the larger dragons. So yeah, we want to get information from people about the Drovanian Horde, so let's start speaking with some people who may know a thing or two. You want to know about dragons, do you? Well, you're speaking to the right man. I know stuff about them beasts that even the dragoons ain't heard of. Don't think I'll be telling you for free, though. Tell you what, I'm due to go out on patrol any minute now, but it's far too bloody cold for it, if you ask me. I'll put the patrol points in your map here, and if you go do my patrol for me, I'll tell you what I know. That seems fair enough. But yeah, shirking on your work, man, that's not gonna win you respect. Alright. And... there we go. Yeah, quick little move over here. Let's see what we're dealing with. Alright, nothing over here. So let's go this way. As we do see another destination, very wide out in the open. Yeah, it looks like True Calamity here is taking the same challenge I am, and I believe it's a brother Dragoon, because, yeah, also wearing a lance on his back. This last area, we're gonna take the disguise to this one. Is it up top or is it below? Alright, here it is. And let's check out this area. And just chilling out, enjoying the beautiful snow. So let's go back to the Convictory and speak with this guy. Yeah, I could just run over, but now that we have a speedy flying chocobo, it just makes it too easy to just cheat your way to success. Alright, Scout. Back already, are you? Well, a deal's a deal, I'll tell you what I know. I have no idea why, but the corpses of weaker dragons seem to attract the higher-ranking Dravanians. Once you know this, it makes it pretty easy to lay a trap for some of the bigger, nastier dragons out there. Now listen, don't you go telling anyone about this, you hear? Just think what would happen if everyone knew. Things are dangerous enough around here to begin with, especially lately. Imagine some low-born, some young lad with dreams of nobility and nothing to lose. Some guy who's come out here to find glory at any cost. Imagine he finds out how to bring the biggest, nastiest monsters in the realm out of hiding. Just keep it to yourself is what I'm saying. Never be too careful. Well, too bad for you, this information is going to get shared. Because we're giving it to Dominic. And it looks like he picked up a few friends. Oh, you're back. Were you able to learn anything useful? Well, if you need to know, and I know that you do. I see. So I can use the corpses of weaker dragons to attract the bigger ones. Seems like I might be able to bag quite a prestigious catch this way. I was about to say presumptuous, but that's not the right word. I start with a small one, kill that, then wait for a big one to come along, and if I kill that one, an even bigger one should appear. Then I kill that one, and so on. You have my deepest gratitude. Thanks to you, I know now what I must do. Though I might ask for another favor in the future. I imagine you might ask me for it right now. In fact, that's exactly what he'll do. So let's take on the level 51 challenge entitled Introductory Dragon Slaying. Dominic is hoping for your assistance in executing a plan. I'm working on my plan to draw out a great ferocious dragon. A new recruit has just joined the Convictors, so I'm delegating the execution of the plan to him. Oh, you're not going to get in on this? You don't want to take credit? Well, you'll probably take credit by snatching it from Saint-Elmo there. The lad shows a lot of potential, but he's sorely lacking in experience. You, though, my friend, have more experience than anyone in the Convictory. I'd be eternally grateful if you could put some of that famous skill to good use and lend the young lad a hand. Tongue twister. The soldier's name is Saint-Elmo. Talk to him. He knows all of the relevant details, so he can answer any further questions you might have. Alright, Saint-Elmo. Ah, you must be the adventurer Dominic said will be assisting me. I made it quite clear that I could handle myself, but the man won't listen. I'm ever so sorry, Master... sorry about that. Yeah, I was eating just before starting recording. Taking a break and all. I'm ever so sorry, sir. Master Saint-Elmo's been having a bad day. He meant no disrespect. We'd be more than happy to benefit from your assistance. We ought to start by reviewing the plan. Recently there have been sightings of a particularly unusual, if somewhat diminutive, member of the Dravanian horde, a Tulehand. It's been observed near the great tree to the northeast. If the information you've gathered is correct, we should be able to kill the smaller dragon quite easily, and use it as bait to attract a larger one. We shall sally forth to the great tree now and find this beast. Once your preparations are in order, rendezvous with us there. We'll be waiting for you. Alright. And so away the two of them go. Great tree, huh? Well, let's summon my flying chocobo and make our way to this great tree. Yeah, as long as I have the map, there is nothing I fear. There is no blizzard that can stop me. Let's go over the stones here, over the rock formations, and enjoy this impressive blizzard as nighttime begins to fall here in the Western Highlands. Wow, this great tree must be quite a distance. Okay, it is the one that I'm approaching right now. Alright. Looks like you knew where you were going. Alright, Saint-Germain. We found the devious little thing, but he's a sight quicker than we had anticipated. He's gone and hidden himself around here somewhere. He's no doubt waiting for the ideal moment to strike. And speaking of that... Yes, hi there, Mr. Tulehan. Take this. And this. And even this. And before long, we shall start beating the crap out of you. And you will be dead. So if we can get this bloody chain going. If I remember correctly, bloody chain is actually the name of... I think it's a... I'm trying to remember where I've heard the term bloody chain before. I'm pretty sure I've heard it somewhere, but I can't remember as to where. Alright, Saint-Germain, now that we got you your corpse. Thank you, adventurer. I suppose I owe an apology for my arrogant tone earlier. I'm still not quite accustomed to life after Convictory. These Dravanian thoughts truly are pitiful things, enslaved by the greater dragons and used as mere tools, cogs in the Dravanian war machine. To be forced to fight against your will, I dare say it's no different to the situation I was once in, a tool of the High Houses and the Holy See. Oh, you're a rogue, huh? Any road, we'd best get this thing back to the camp. You go on ahead and inform Dominic of our success. Very well. Some black chocobo, and start flying. Flying is fun. How come they wouldn't allow us to do this earlier? I guess it didn't help that we didn't have knowledge of the currents, as well as a chocobo that could legitimately fly. But we are making good time on getting back to the Convictory. Alright, coming in for a landing. Nice. Alright, Dominic. Ah, back already, I see. I take you had no difficulty in retrieving the corpse of the Tulehan? If all goes according to plan, the upcoming battles could be increasingly dangerous. But if you're anywhere near as powerful as they say you are, and if you lend us your assistance, I don't think we'll have any trouble. Let's hope you're right about that. Inching ever closer to experience level 53. So let's take on the next challenge, entitled Intermediate Dragon Slaying. Dominic wants to enact the next step in his plan. The time has come to enact the next step in my plan. Saint-Germain is already making preparations. He should be above the cliff to the north of the Convictory. Meet up with him there and lend him a hand. Thank you, adventurer. Alright. Summon Chocobo. Start flying. Yeah. There's no shortcut I can't take while I'm on a Chocobo. Oh, you're actually closer than I thought you were, Saint-Germain. Alright. Let's do this. You're finally here. You might be pleased to note that the information you obtained was indeed correct. Some horrible Dravanian beast, it looked like a wad jet, came up out of nowhere, grabbed the slain Tulehan's body in its claws, and scuttled off as quickly as it had appeared. There was something of a scuffle as it had escaped, and it kicked our men about a bit. The creature itself scurried away under the cliff to the northwest of the Convictory. Please chase it down. We'll see to the wounded. Alright. So that means more flying. More flying, enjoying the skies, enjoying this blizzard. Yeah, this blizzard's been going on for a while. I guess the blizzards get more intense as we come out here into more stronger wilderness and more dangerous creatures. Now they said it was going to be, okay, down here. Alright. Okay, I want to bring on my own Grand Company Chocobo for this one. Yeah, because who knows how many of these, how bad and how strong this Wildjet is, and who knows if it's going to bring out reinforcements or not. Here we go. Perimeter is breached. Wildjet on the field. Let's take it to it. Way down a bit. I'm going to leave the stun in my pocket for now, until it does an AoE move like that. Thank you for making my decision so easy. I'm sorry, but you will not be stone-gazing me. It ain't going down like that, man. Alright. From fighting chocobo to flying chocobo. And back away we go. Back to the skies. Let's keep on flying. So we'll make our return to Saint-Chamond. And touchdown. Alright. Thank you. I didn't see the fight itself, but having seen you in combat before, I think I have a good idea of how it turned out. We'll collect the body and put it somewhere the Dravanians can see it. But these Dravanians sure are a curious bunch. Whatever are they trying to achieve by gathering the corpses of the wicker thralls? What are they using the bodies for? They say that the smarter animals out there have feelings. Perhaps the Dravanians are simply showing respect for their fallen comrades. Perhaps they can't stand to see their friends' bodies torn apart by the elements. Perhaps they just want to let them rest in peace. Oh, you do have some peculiar ideas sometimes. You really think that these monsters have feelings? That they respect each other? No, they're no different to us. The strong use the weak as tools. There's not a shred of respect to be seen. Your entire hypothesis is... I'm sorry, I'm ranting. We'll head out and collect the dead wall jet. You report back to Dominic and let her know that things are proceeding according to plan. So be it. And... sky time again. Because, hey, you just can't get enough of that awesome chocobo riding music. Coming in for a landing! Boom. Alright, Dominic. That's completed. Ah, back already. Did the information you gathered turn out to be accurate? Were you able to attract a larger dragon? Indeed we did. Good, good. It seems that the first step in my plan has unfolded quite nicely. If things continue like this, we should be able to bag quite an impressive catch before long. And so... yeah, it's only going to take about 50,000 points now to get to the next experience level, so let's keep it going. With the next challenge entitled Advanced Dragon Slaying. Dominic wants to enact the next step in his plan. We're just about to enact the next step of my plan. Saint-Chamond has finished his preparations and should be waiting for you atop the cliff to the north. If all goes well, we should attract an even larger beast than last time, so be on your guard. Well, so far it hasn't been anything I can't handle. And so back to Saint-Chamond. I almost feel like Saint-Chamond actually should be the name of a city in this game. It just seems like that would be a very appropriate name for a city in Realm Reborn and in Heavensward. Mere moments ago, an Avis appeared. It snatched up the body of the wall jet and beat a rapid escape. Be on your guard. Avis are renowned for their cunning. We're not dealing with some dumb lizard this time. Our men are chasing the thing down as we speak. The bait was set under the cliff northwest of the Convictory. We should head there immediately. Alright, so yeah, I guess they're finished being on lookout over there. And hey, you can just run right off a cliff and already it starts flying. Nice! Which means I don't have to do any of the button pressing when I just want to run off a cliff. In fact, to test my theory, we will do this again. Coming for a landing. Well, hold on. Yeah, there are ice commanders in the way anyway, so I think we have to go down regardless. Yep, here he goes. Takes flight. Okay, this is where we were before, actually. Okay. The men tracking the Avis say it fled to the northwest. It's quartered in Dragon's Pit. Get in there and land the killing blow. You got it there, Saint-Chamond. And going up. We're going up and getting some air. And it's flying at us at a very rapid speed. Ooh, purple perimeter. Ooh, but looks like we've jumped in on a fate here. Yeah, we may have to deal with the fate as well as this challenge. Well, let's see if we can get out of the fate circle first. Yeah, if it can go after someone else, I can then breach the perimeter and then have the Avis come to me. And then I will never have to worry about fear of an attack from a Yeti. There we go. That worked perfectly. Yeah, vengeful Avis, I believe it. What I don't believe right now is its attack strength, because so far it has not done much in terms of offense. Oh. Well, Vegetation definitely counts as offense, but unfortunately for it, it's AoE and it's easily avoidable. Alright, we're done here. Mission accomplished on this part. Now, you know the routine. You know the routine better than anyone else. So let's go back underneath here, where Saint-Chalmeau is taking shelter from the blizzard. And I keep wanting to press triangle to teleport when I know that's not what I want to do. Did you slay the ghastly creature? Yes, I did. Marvelous! Good work! Did you notice anything about the Avis? I mean, I just got to thinking while you were slaying it. Are you actually taking your retainer's words to heart now? I don't know if you are aware of this, but Avis are what become of heretics who drink dragon blood. They are thinking, feeling, intelligent beings. They were once men. It gives one pause to wonder, why would they throw away what makes them men? To renounce their name, their honor, their nobility? What prize do they seek that could be worth all this? And here comes the retainer with the answer. Or maybe not. Master Saint-Chalmeau, try not to overthink this. You're right. No good can come of such idle speculation. Just as with the last time, we shall collect the body of the beast. Leave the preparation of the next step to us. You should return to Dominic and report of our success. Just make sure to watch out for the Yetis out there, alright? Because they are out there. And speaking of things that are out there, my chocobo in the skies, among other things. You know, the distance gets further and further as far as getting to where we need to go. But the objective ultimately is the same, and it keeps bringing us back here to the Convictory. Coming in for a landing! Yeah, I'm telling you, it's easier to land a chocobo in Realm Reborn than it is to land a ship of the Top Gun video game from all the way back in, it was like 1988 or something, I think. Because, yeah, you couldn't land a jet on a carrier to save your life. Ah, back already. Things are proceeding swimmingly, it seems. But that's quite a wordy expression you're wearing. Is something the matter? Well, if you must know... I suppose it's not surprising that Saint-Chalmeau might say something like that. He was born into nobility, but as you can see, he's now a convictor. He knows all too well the pain of losing honor and status. I suspect that's the cause of his somewhat dark temperament. He's still rather bitter about it all. It may be sad, but it's all in the past. It would be nice if he would realize this and move on with his life. Something tells me it won't be that easy. And so, once we complete this next challenge, that should put us over the top to get to level 53. So, let's take on what hopefully will be the last challenge with Dominic, entitled Expert Dragon Slaying. Dominic seems worried about Saint-Chalmeau. Ah, it is good to see you. The corpse of the Avis you slew is being put into position right now to attract a great dragon for us to slay. However, I'm concerned about Saint-Chalmeau. He seems even more morose than his normal grim self. I want to help him, but perhaps because I'm his commanding officer, he really doesn't want to talk to me about it. Do you think you might be able to talk to him for me? The two of you have been through quite a few battles together now. He might be more inclined to share his troubles with you. He's to the north of the camp. Preparations for the next step of the plan should all be finished by now, so he'll be just waiting for you there. Yeah, something tells me that I believe he is taking the words of his retainer to heart. Alright, to the skies once again. And right back to Central Mo. Now we've gotta keep our eyes peeled on this guy, because who knows if he could turn rogue himself. Oh, wait a minute. It looks like he may have already claimed the prey. He may have already claimed the bait. Central Mo? Well met, friend. As you can see, the Avis's body has been laid out in plain sight, but none of the Horde has shown any interest in the thing. Me? Something I want to talk about? No, not really. Though spending all the day keeping vigil over Dravanian corpses leads one to think about these creatures more than one might expect. All things considered, this Avis was quite a high-ranking creature of the Horde. I have no doubt that whatever comes to collect this body will be quite a mighty dragon indeed. They're wise and intelligent creatures, and they won't be tricked easily. I've taken a great deal of care with the preparations, but still no dragon comes. Do you think you might take a look at the Avis for me? Just make sure that there's nothing out of the ordinary. Something I might have missed. Alright. Get ready if the worst happens. Let's have a look. So we have to give it its findings? I hope I did a better job than Central Mo did. Nothing out of the ordinary? What if it looks good to you, then I'm satisfied. It must be just a matter of time. If it's all the same to you, would you mind waiting with us for the dragon to show itself? Okay, so we have to actually stand in front of him to lie in wait for this next challenge to begin, I do believe. Looks like we got a wyvern on our hands. Now the game is stepped up. So it's time to take it to it. Oh, he poisoned me. Well, it's a good thing that poison only lasts for 15 seconds. Because this wyvern is about to be defeated. And now it joins us Avis Brethren. Alright, Central Mo. A wyvern. I've only ever heard stories about them. An ancient creature that once soared effortlessly through the clouds. Most go their whole lives without ever seeing one of these legendary beasts. I should take a minute to check his body before we take it back to camp. You go back to the victory and report to Dominic. We'll handle getting the dragon's bodies back to camp. And as you can see, yeah, the other guy, Grail Clenthion, was just finished the same challenge I did. Alright, sky time again! Sky time again! And thankfully it's just basically like hitting a golf shot over a wall and hoping that it lands right where you want it to. Ooh, yeah, I'd say business has definitely picked up around here. Dominic, you're becoming harder to find in this throng of humanity. That certainly took longer than I expected. Did the plan work? Tell me everything that happened. Well, here's what went down. A wyvern? You slew a wyvern! I have no words to express my gratitude. Thank you for your help. Central Mo should be back by now. Could you do me one more favor and make sure he's made it here safely? Well, he apparently has. But it seems like he's taking refuge over here for some reason. Maybe a sense of guilt or something? Ah, you've reported back to Dominic already? We just got back moments ago. We were just about to start examining this beast. Would you be so kind as to lend a hand? You might as well start with the leg, it's as good a place as any. Alright, so the leg is down here. So let's see what we're dealing with. You find a truly hand scale and a wadjet scale in the wyvern's claws. Alright. And so what say you, Central Mo? You've finished already. Did you find anything interesting? Well, we found these. A scale from the Tulahand and one from the wadjet? Both in the claws of the wyvern. This mighty creature carried away their bodies and kept mementos in memory of its fallen comrades? Your retainer called it, didn't she? these creatures know each other, recognize each other, mourn for each other, that even Dravanians would show such concern for each other. Yeah, I'm pretty much waiting for the retainer to say I told you so. I grew up depending on my status and nobility. I led such an easy life that when my house fell, when I was betrayed by those I trusted, I blamed everyone around me. In retrospect, I should have blamed myself. It's my own fault that I was abandoned by both those I served and those who served me. Sancho, why do you think I'm still here, serving you? Your house may have well been disgraced, but I serve you, not your house. I fully intend to remain your loyal servant to the end. I think, if anything, you are too loyal, but I still greatly appreciate it. I came here looking for a place to die. Perhaps now is as good a time to let the old bitter me die, to let go of all that hatred. And so, from now on, I want to live not for social status or nobility, but to protect those close to me, to protect my friends, to protect the people of Ishgard. Well, it's good to see that you finally found your calling. I shall travel to my family's graves, and swear an oath to protect those I care about. I have not yet been to their graves, I've been too ashamed to show my face. But if even the Dravanians can mourn their dead properly, then I think I should find it within myself to do the same. I think that's a good idea. So let's go back to Dominic to bring this to a close. Because yeah, I do believe that was the last element of it. You seem pleased with yourself. Did something happen with Sancho? Well, here's how it went down. I see. Thank you. I too owe you my thanks. Thank you, not just for the inspiration you provided Sancho, but for the invaluable assistance you provided in helping my plan come to fruition. If things still continue to progress this well, we may catch ourselves a dragon yet greater still than this wyvern. A great accomplishment like that would serve Sir Amex's cause well, and that's not all. Young though he may be, Sancho has achieved truly courageous feats of combat and has opened a world of opportunity for himself. When other young men hear of his exploits, they'll be eager to rally to Sir Amaric's cause and fight under his banner. If anything, I'd like nothing more than to recruit you, but somehow I get the feeling that you're not the kind to settle down in one place, much less somewhere as remote and isolated as the Convictory. Still, I hope that you'll continue to lend us your strength from time to time. And so with that, we get the necessary experience to get ourselves up to level 53. There we go. That's awesome. So, we also got another attribute point, which will be added to my strength to bring myself up to 32 bonus points in strength, and my strength total to 658. So, looks like we've cleaned out the quests here in the Convictory. So, I think we're maybe done here, but not quite, because there's still some challenges over in the northeast that can be taken care of. And so, before we continue on, I want to see that these two quests are dealt with first before we get back to the main story. So with that, I'd like to thank everyone for watching the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward. And when I join you again, we'll clean up the remaining quests that are available here in the Western Highlands before we move back to the main story and rejoin Isael, Estenian, and Alphinaud. So until next time everyone, this is Matthew with Navora Autism, saying take care, and I'll see you soon.